Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our week ahead readings. Welcome. These are timeless, so whenever you feel drawn to watch the video, that's when you should watch it because it holds a message for you. Watch all your placements, your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs. The readings are general, so keep that in mind. Take what resonates as it resonates with you. Information on private readings is always in the description box below. Technically, we're looking at the week beginning August 15th, 2022, but don't get stuck on that date. It literally means nothing. And this will be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. You've got other weeklies you can check out. You've got your monthlies to check out and other timeless readings. I can't get my words out, Pisces. So let's see what's going on for you in this week. It might be a situation where you don't know how to say what you want to say, or you want to say so much that it just comes out jumbled. Let's see what's going on. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't, and thank you so much if you have. It helps me out a ton. So let's see what's going on for Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the week ahead. Pisces in the week ahead. Okay, so we have the situation, the challenge, and we have 3 out for the challenge, and the outcome. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Swords. Well, it says discussion, persuasion. So in terms of getting your words out, yeah, this is what it is, okay? So I feel like there's some situation going on, there's some change happening with this being a number 5 energy in your environment, in your surroundings, in your group of people, where you're trying to be diplomatic. You're trying to be nice, but what you have to say, if you said it exactly the way you thought it would not be nice. Okay, with this 5 of Swords. So you might be dealing with someone who's wronged you, and they're wanting to come and talk to you, negotiate with you. There's anger here, there's a little bit of bitterness, there's a little bit of resentment, I'm not gonna lie, with that 5 of Swords. So I don't know what they did and what they said. I feel like for you it's a case of I want to say what I want to say, but I don't want to carry this resentment with me. Or for some of you, you're debating if you should even say anything, because it's like if I open my mouth, I don't know what's going to come out, but I know it's not going to be nice, and I don't know if I want to do that, because once it's out there, sometimes you can't take back your words. So let's see. In the situation, we have the Queen of Cups and the 10 of Wands. This is like a heavy heart, okay? This is, you've been burdened by these thoughts and these feelings, and it could be anger with the 10 of Wands, it could be resentful energy, it could be injustice, and that makes you angry. I feel like someone took advantage of your nurturing nature, someone took advantage of your kindness, someone took your kindness for weakness, and so you might now be thinking, oh, let me show you the flip side of that. If you think I'm, if you expect me to always be kind, let me show you the flip side of that. Because if you don't know how to appreciate my kindness, let me show you what else I got. There's that kind of an energy here. In the challenge, we have the 9 of Wands. Yeah, your guard is up. The 9 of Wands is expecting a fight. And with the 5 of Swords, it's like, give me a reason. Okay, so I want you to be careful there, Pisces, because I think you see this in yourself, and that's why you're like, I don't know how to say what I want to say, because I don't want it to come out too cruel, but I also want to say what I have to say. And with the 9 of Wands with the 5 of Swords is not a good combination for the receiving end, right? For whoever it is on the receiving end, because if it's you in the 9 of Wands and the 5 of Swords energy, I'm telling you, this is like, give me a reason to let loose and say everything I gotta say. And it's gonna come out very hurtful. The Wheel of Fortune. This is like allowing, going with the flow, allowing things to unfold. That's a challenge. There's also come back around energy. And the Hermit. Could be Virgo energy here. I feel like this is someone who walked away. Someone just walked away. They just detached, they walked away, they withdrew, they ghosted, they stopped talking, they stopped showing up. And you were left burdened by everything you didn't get a chance to say. They didn't give you a chance to say anything. They didn't give you an opinion. They didn't give you an option. And that is what you've been carrying with you, Pisces. And that is what now has you very defensive and angry and frustrated at the injustice of it all. Rightfully so. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That's what they did to you. I feel like someone took advantage. They came in because they needed you, or they needed something from you, or they needed help, they needed to be nurtured, they needed your love. They took what they needed, and then they left. And that was it. And the outcome, we have the Four of Swords and Temperance. Okay, this is good. Because the Four of Swords is a focus on healing, a focus on spirituality, a focus on forgiveness. Temperance is also an energy of forgiveness. It's also an energy of balance, balanced emotions, right? So it's where you find that place within yourself where you're at peace and you can express what you have to say without your emotions getting the best of you. And there could be some peace talks happening here with the Four of Swords. There could be some negotiation about making peace. There could be some negotiation around healing. Or this is just your opportunity to say what you have to say and get closure from the situation. And again, that's how you restore your own peace. Yikes, Pisces. Okay, let's get two more here for the situation and the outcome. So with the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Wands in the situation, we have strength. Yeah, man, this is like anger. This isn't fair. This isn't fair. What happened wasn't fair. And you have been I feel like this is where you withdrew your energy completely. Okay, self-control. Withdrew your energy and have been focusing on healing and moving on. But you need to express what hasn't been expressed, and that's what this is all about. That's why you're still dealing with this as a challenge. And then the Four of Swords with Temperance, we have the Six of Cups. Yeah, happier times, getting back to happier times. Healing energy with the number 6, making peace with someone, reconciling with someone. Reconciling doesn't necessarily have to mean get back together. It's where I can be civil, we can be friends, we can have a conversation if we see each other, if we chose to. If we bumped into each other on the street, I wouldn't throw a rock at you. Do you know what I mean? I'd say hi, how are you, have a conversation, and kept it moving. And it's not about the other person, it's about you. You have to do this for yourself, Pisces, because this anger is eating you up. Okay? Look, yeah, under the Five of Swords, the Ten of Swords. Man, don't get me wrong. The Seven of Cups under that, Three of Pentacles. You were building, and then you were left. Four of Cups. You were building, and it just stopped. The Empress. Someone wanted something from you. They wanted nurturing. They wanted help, support. They wanted money. They wanted attention, affection, whatever. They needed you. They needed help. They needed support. They needed your love, whatever. And you invested into this. You were both investing at some point with the Three of Pentacles. So you were thinking, oh, this is good. We're building here. And then with the Four of Cups, they just left. They just turned their back and left. Left you wondering with the Seven of Cups, what happened? What the hell what the hell just happened? Was it something I said? Was it something I did? Was it this? Was it that? A lot of confusion because you had no answers, because it was a very abrupt ending and a full stop kind of ending. There was no way you can get in touch with this person. They didn't want to talk to you. They didn't want to see you. They didn't want to give you any answers. And it made you very angry. I mean, I get it. And don't get me wrong. This person would deserve everything they have coming at them if you were to let loose. If you were to say everything that you want to say the way it's coming out. No filter. Right? If you didn't care at all of whether or not what you're saying is fair, or whether, if you let this anger get the best of you, I feel like this person would deserve it to a degree. right? So I'm not making excuses for them. What they did is inexcusable and unacceptable. But I'm saying, don't make it about them. This isn't about them. With the Empress here and the Queen of Cups, this is about you, Pisces. Learning about your worth, learning about your, how you protect yourself, how to be more discerning with what you give, how far you give, who you give to. You're very valuable, okay? And I mean that in all ways. No one loves you like you love. No one loves like you love. No one gives like you give. No one has what you have. No one does things the way you do things. It's valuable. It's precious. And it should be protected. And I feel like for forever, this is where we give and we hope that the person appreciates it. Because we give unconditionally, right? And we end up being taken for granted. Why? Because we're actually teaching that person that we have no boundaries, we have no limits, we don't expect anything in return. So it's okay for them to just take. And that's what we keep living, right? I'm a Pisces sun and I've been through this. So this whole thing happened to open your eyes to your value, to your worth, and what you do with it. It's not about the other person. It's not about other people. It's not necessarily all their fault. I'm not making excuses for anyone, but that includes us as well. We have to take accountability for how we allow people to treat us, for what we accept. And this is what this is. And I feel like for the first time ever, or for the first time in a long time, you got angry at the injustice of it all. You recognize that it's an injustice. You recognize that you didn't deserve this, and more importantly, you got angry about it and self-righteous about it. And it's a new territory, so it's about learning how to temper the beast, okay? And the beast is this rage, this frustration, this whatever you're feeling, okay? To see it, to acknowledge it, because it needs to be heard. And then to learn how to let it out and how to express it in a safe way for you as well as for others. Because if we are ruled by rage, it eats us up as well. It's not just about what we say and how that's going to hurt the people around us. It eats us up as well. All right? And there will be an opportunity to heal something, to go back to happier times, to reconcile if that's what you want to do. But it's not about that, Pisces. Okay? It's not about that. It's about these inner lessons, okay, with the Four of Swords. That's what it's about. And you might be thinking, I don't even want to see them, I don't even want to talk to them, either because that's your way of punishing them, or because you don't trust yourself with the things that are going to come out your mouth. And you do whatever you want to do. However, this is a good opportunity for you to test the boundaries that you've learned. This is a good opportunity for you to test the new way of expressing yourself that you have developed as a result of everything that's happened. And it's an opportunity for forgiveness of the situation, of the person, and that's not making it okay. That's not making what they did okay. That's not what this is, but it is giving yourself that peace of releasing this burden of this unexpressed emotion and balancing out your emotions again, coming back to center, coming back to the Queen of Cups energy, right? If you want to keep talking to this person beyond that point, that's up to you. If you want to try a different type of relationship towards this person, that's up to you. If you want to wish them well and never talk to them or see them or think of them again, that's up to you. But you have to express what you have to express. Otherwise, you will always carry this burden, and it's unhealthy, and it will turn to something toxic. Your challenge is to see the opportunity in the situation, to see the blessing in the situation with the Wheel of Fortune. Because it's happening in divine timing. Everything is happening the way it's meant to, whether it sucks or not. And if we can entertain the possibility that maybe there's an opportunity here for me, what in the world could I possibly have to learn from this? That's when we switch the focus to the lesson, not the person, to the lesson, not the situation, and we bring it back to ourselves, and we turn whatever we're experiencing into an opportunity for growth. It's not a mistake, it's a lesson. It's not something that happens to me, it's something that happens for me. And I know it sounds all, but that's literally what it is. Okay? This is growth, Pisces. That's what this is. This is growth. It's not about anyone else. And I know this is kind of a more of a specific reading, although I feel like a lot of Pisces are going to resonate with the message. So if you do, let me know. And if you don't, just watch your other placements. Let's get more information here and advice for Pisces for the week ahead. Bottom of the deck, we have the Mirror, reflection. Yeah, what I say? It's all about inner work. It's all about self-reflection. What do you see when you look in the mirror? Do you like yourself when you look in the mirror? Do you like what you see? Do you feel happy and confident within yourself? Or do you see someone who's bitter and angry and maybe takes out things on people that didn't deserve it? This is about addressing things that are being reflected to you so that you can do something about it, right? So in the situation with the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Strength card, we have the Purse, a card of concealment, Head and Heart, a card of conflict, and the Stork, arrivals. So yeah, I feel like there's a like head or heart decision here. There's conflict between the mind and the heart. But there is communication coming in, or a visit with the Stork energy of arrivals. There's communication, or there's a visit, or there's an invitation. Someone who has held back in the past, someone who has kept secrets in the past, breadcrumbed you, not giving you the full story, not giving you any story. They want to talk. I feel like they want to talk and give you all the information they didn't give you in the past. They want to talk and give you all the answers that you need. Answer any question that you have. And Head and Heart energy here. This is where someone comes in and they're trying to be vulnerable. We could look at it as, I will try to be diplomatic and not intentionally hurt you. I'll recognize that you're coming up vulnerable and you're open, right? Because this is someone who's taking a big risk, a big chance here, to just come to you completely open, because they know that you will either meet them in that open, vulnerable space, or if you wanted to, you could stab the heart that they're offering you, like they did yours. Do you know what I mean? And they're aware of that, and they're trying to come at you anyway, because there's a lot of regret. With the Nine of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hermit, we have the Tower, Solitude, Hermit energy again, the House, Security, Nine of Wands energy, and the Coin, a card of reward. the Wheel of Fortune energy. Is an opportunity. This is an opportunity. This is a way for you to test everything that you've learned and to then acknowledge that you're simply doing things differently now. You've learned, you've grown, it served its purpose. This didn't happen to you, and it didn't happen to you for nothing, for no reason. It was an opportunity, and you passed the test, you did the work, and it's an opportunity for you to see that, acknowledge that. There has been separation between you and this person. You have isolated yourself. Maybe you haven't really left the house in a while since this happened. Or you just completely put your wall up with the Nine of Wands there. You didn't trust anyone or anything. And that's not who you are, Pisces. That's not who you are. That's not your nature. Okay, so what is happening here with the Wheel of Fortune is the universe is stepping in and giving you an opportunity to tie off any loose ends here so that you can heal and go back to your nature. Okay, but go back empowered and fully aware, and with a new way of communicating, with some new boundaries, with a different way to approach things. And do you know what I mean? And that's no easy feat. With the Four of Swords, Temperance, and the Six of Cups, we have the Garden, a card of control and butting heads, the Coffin, endings, and the Coach, a card of travel. This is, yeah, meeting in the middle, Temperance. Trying to meet in the middle, trying to negotiate, right? A managed front, the wild within, but which will lose and which will win. A managed front, the wild within, which will win and which will lose and which will win, right? Is it the beast, the negative emotions here that just overrule everything? Or is it the managed front where I acknowledge the beast, I can give the beast an opportunity to speak, but I can temper what it says and how it says it, how it comes across. Because we understand this isn't about hurting the other person. This is about putting something to end, tying off loose end, getting closure from something. It's about you, it's not about them. Okay, number one. And from that point on, you can decide where things go. If it's going to be an ending, full stop, and you have closure from it, so it will be an ending, full stop. Or if there is a new avenue that you can explore with this person or this situation. Jesus. Some intense readings this week. Pisces, let me know what this is. But I hope the reading helps if you're dealing with these energies. And I'm going to leave it there for you, okay? Watch the placements. And I hope you have a great week. This is a big opportunity for healing here for yourself. The other person is irrelevant, okay? This is for yourself, Pisces. Great opportunity for healing. And for you to see yourself in this new light. Because you have learned and you have grown. And it's important to acknowledge that for yourself. Okay? So that then you can go back to your loving nature, to your nurturing nature, towards yourself, if nothing else. And then give birth to new things, new relationships, new situations in your life that will match your level. Okay? So I'll leave that with you. Hope you have a great week ahead, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.